People always love talking about how The Simpsons can predict the future, and apparently the last time Mike Reiss wrote an episode for The Simpsons was about a submarine getting stuck. But I wouldn't call that predicting the future because the writer of that episode has been on that exact same missing sub. In fact, he's gone down to see the wreck 3 times. What's crazy is this is the little peephole that he got to see the Titanic through. Mike risked his life 3 times when he could have taken a selfie like this. Mike says he's not optimistic about the rescue mission. I know the logistics of it, and I know how vast the ocean is and how very tiny this craft is. If it's down at the bottom, I don't know how anyone is going to be able to access it, much less bring it back up. Basically stuff we've all been hearing. He also explains how he's gone 3 times with Oceangate expedition and how they almost always lost communication. I got on the sub, and at the back of my mind was, well, I may never get off this thing. That's always with you. Reiss said that the Titan is a beautifully designed craft. However, the nature of the expedition makes problems possible. This is not to say that this is a shoddy ship or anything. It's just that this is all new technology and they're learning it as they go along. You have to just remember the early days of the space program or the early days of aviation where you just make a lot of mistakes on the way to figuring out what you're doing. Yeah, see, as a human being, I don't want to be part of the mistakes. He also says he doesn't want to appear heartless, but those on board will have understood the risks because this kind of trip is a new kind of tourism which we've seen in space trips and now underwater trips and people scaling the highest mountains in the world. Only the richest people in the world can afford this kind of tourism. I don't think he realizes that rich or not, most folks don't want this kind of tourism. Even if I had the money to blow, I wouldn't do it. But he says, let's hope that people don't put their lives in danger trying to rescue them too, because there are people doing a job that they're paid a lot less money for doing.